Welcome to the ASC Podcast with John Goehle, the longest-running podcast specifically focused on the freestanding ambulatory surgery industry. We would like to thank our sponsors, Surgical Information Systems, providing cutting-edge information solutions for surgery providers, RFX Solutions, your all-in-one healthcare regulatory compliance software, MedServe, which is the only digital narcotic cabinet specifically designed and priced for surgery centers, helping standardize processes, compliance, eliminate paper logs, and prevent drug diversion, and Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies, the nation's leading regulatory and accreditation compliance resource for ambulatory surgery centers. For more information about our sponsors, please visit our website at ascpodcast.com.
Welcome to episode 274 of the ASC Podcast with John Goehle, recorded on May 13th, 2026 at ASCA 2026 in National Harbor. I'm Kelly Frankenfield, your guest co-host and regulatory specialist with Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies. As a reminder, the regulatory landscape for ASCs is constantly changing. The content in this episode reflects the most current information available at the time of recording. We encourage all ASCs to remain vigilant and keep up with any updates or new guidelines released by relevant regulatory authorities. Joining me today is John Goehle, owner of Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies and one of the leading experts in the ambulatory surgery field. With over 3 decades of experience, John has authored more than 10 books on the ASC industry and is a highly regarded speaker on topics related to regulation, accreditation, and financial management.
Thank you, Kelly, and welcome as the newest employee of Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies. You've been with us a whole 3 weeks, haven't you?
That's right.
And this is you've been to the conference before. You're an experienced administrator. It's great to have you on our team.
Thank you, John. Glad to be here.
So we have 7 people here with us today. This is some of our most popular episodes are the ones that we do at ASCA. We've been doing this since 2018, and it's great to have you. Some of you have been on this podcast over and over again over the years, and we really appreciate it. So the question today, well, first of all, let's have everybody introduce themselves. Kathy, we'll start with you.
Kathy Fody, one of the regulatory specialists.
Christina Norman, Director of Operations for Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies.
Tony Lyons, Financial Specialist, Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies.
Stuart Rosenberg, Survey Specialist, focusing on life safety issues.
Kim Pallone, Administrator of Niagara ASC in Niagara Falls.
And if they sound a little bit weary right now, it's because this is take 2 because we have some technical problems, as we often do on site. So our question today is quite simply, what are you here for? What do you expect to get out of it? All of us come to the conference with different expectations. There's so many sessions that we have. The toughest decision is always which one of them do we go to. But it's not all about the conference. It's not all about the workshops. There's so many other things going on. So Kelly, as our newest employee, I'm going to start with you. What do you want to get out of this?
I am really looking forward to, meeting different people in the different surgery centers, different specialties. This year we have Samba here. Looking forward to meeting some of those providers. Also, just all the different education that's provided for ambulatory surgery centers. And networking with other places. So,
and I should point out we have a booth here, booth number 634. So if you are attending and lucky enough to be able to catch this in the morning when we hopefully publish it, make sure you stop by and say hi to us. We'd love to talk to you about the other things that we do, or just love to hear what your thoughts are on the podcast. So Kim, what do you expect? How many years have you been here? You've been here a long time.
Yeah, I don't remember the first time I came here, but I can say every year I learn more and more, and it's just been so beneficial, and the networking, and just even the vendors. Sometimes you don't even know that someone's out there that you need, and you connect with some great people. So I'm
a little bit of history. Kim and I actually predate Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies and all of these things.
2003.
2003, we worked together on a new startup surgery center in Rochester, New York.
He hired me when I was in labor, actually.
Yeah. Some people say that we put you in labor, but that's not true.
You caused me pain even back then, John.
That's right.
No, but I'm very excited. I'd love to connect with you guys more while I'm here, and I just love like the friendships and connections I made over the year here is just amazing.
Yeah, and your husband is actually an anesthesiologist, which is always an interesting background. I know he's not here this time. You told him he couldn't come, I guess.
I wouldn't allow it.
But it's always great to get, I think that's what's interesting. It's not, you get to meet, like in your case, people that are totally, your whole family is totally dedicated to the healthcare field. Is there a particular session that you're looking forward to seeing?
Definitely revenue cycle management, because I've been digging into that a lot this year.
Which is fascinating because you're a nurse.
Yes, and I'm learning a lot. And we actually just this year hired Nimble as our billing company, and I'm actually speaking in one of their seminars why I'm here. Yeah. So it's been great, and I'm learning so much, and there's a lot more for me to learn in that area. And AI. Yeah. Really, like ChatGPT is my new best friend, and I want to find more friends like Chat. So I'm excited about the AI and learning more about that.
I should point out, too, that we're working on a series this year. I'm sure some of you already listened to the first episode in the AI series. This will be continuing throughout the year as we try to introduce our audience to how AI can impact the ASC field. Kathy, I'm going to bounce to you. Kathy is one of our quality improvement regulatory specialists here, and she has a unique set of clients, too. So what are you expecting to get out of this?
Well, I always enjoy hearing about the newest regulations. Obviously, we want to keep up on
And by the way, that's not sarcastic. That is her.
I absolutely love to research and know what's out there. Yeah. Following Kelly, I love the connections, and I hope that we as a group, Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies, can help someone, maybe one person. If I can go home and have helped someone identify that we could help them in their everyday work environment, I hope to do that.
And we've had some interesting conversations already. I mean, so I should point out to our audience, the conference really hasn't even started yet. It's just the exhibit hall that opened this evening. We just finished our time in the exhibit hall. And I know you do a lot of talking to people. You're one of those that, greets them right away. Tell us a couple of the experiences you've had already.
I've already spoken with one individual who looked a little distraught, knowing that she was coming up on survey and going into a center 2 weeks in. Yeah. And so, told her to reach out, that we're here to help in any way we can.
And at very least, listen to the podcast and our back episodes.
Yes, so gave cards and hope that she hears that we're here for her.
Wonderful, wonderful. Stuart, Stuart and I are like our new best friends here. I've known Stuart when he surveyed a number of our places over the years, and we developed a mutual respect for each other and what we do, and it's great to have you on our team. I can't remember when you joined us, but I think it's about a year now. So this is the first time that you've been representing Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies here at the. Is this your first time at ASCA?
It is.
Oh, wonderful. So this is a great question for you. I know you research everything extensively. I'm sure you've looked at the agenda already, and of course you're at the booth. You have to hide every once in a while when one of your surveyed organizations sees you. I noticed that, but hey, all joking aside.
It's about 50-50. Yeah, right. 50% of them love me. 50% of them absolutely despise me.
Which is pretty much the way it is with a lot of our surveyors here in the company. Stuart, what are you looking for, here? I know you've already talked to some people, and, what are you hoping to get out of it?
From a personal standpoint, networking and seeing what other vendors have to offer from a facilities standpoint. From an AHS standpoint, being able to help, as Kathy said, any organization that may have questions about life safety. Come over, ask. One of the things that we've been fairly successful in is addressing post-survey issues, be it life safety or clinical. So if you're getting ready for survey or had a survey that didn't go quite as well, reach out, come talk to us, see if we can help you in any way.
Yeah, it still brings up a big point that we've been talking about in the company lately, is that we're gearing up. We don't know what it's going to call. Stuart's got a couple great names for it, but we're looking for like a hotline or a hot email address or a text number where people that are having a tough time can text. We can't guarantee we'll get back to you right away, but definitely, everybody. I mean, I've had tough surveys over my life, even when I was an administrator. We all go through it. And I think knowing that somebody's there that can answer your questions, and we can certainly do that. And to Stuart's point, and actually what Stuart's referring to, because poor guy's been dragged into 2 events within the last 3 weeks here where we've had to really step it up and help out these clients who are trying to get everything done before the plan of corrections due. Shifting gears a little bit, I got Tony Lyons here. Tony and I are long-term friends. He and I go back more than 38 years, I believe, now.
Yeah, that's right.
And Tony has been with our team for a couple years. Can't remember exactly how many. I lose track of time.
4.5.
Oh, my goodness. And Tony is on our finance side. And he's also, really helps out with the finances for him. Because just like you guys out there as our audience, we have a tough time, running our own business here. So, Tony, talk a little bit about what do you expect out of this conference?
First of all, let me. John might not include this, I don't know, but John is an MBA and CPA also, so he knows the regulatory side so well. But it's really great to work with somebody that understands the finance side as well.
We speak our secret language. We have the secret handshake and all that. Yeah.
But I enjoy the selected sessions that I select, which I still have to select, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, right.
But they're always very good. Such good quality here. The venues of the of ASCA, national conference is always great.
Yeah.
But reacquainting with people I've already met, both in the industry running centers as well as vendors, is always rewarding and interesting.
Yeah.
Meeting clients for the first time in person.
Yeah, that's always
everything
fun.
Everything is so virtual today.
Everybody's a lot shorter or taller. One of the other. They're never the site you expect them to be on a Zoom session.
And I enjoy talking about ambulatory healthcare strategies because when I was an administrator in a second little career, and came from the finance side, the help to administer a center that this company gave to me and my director of nursing was just invaluable.
Yeah.
And now to be able to also provide some of that on the finance side, because that's an area that many from the nursing side don't know that much about. And it's really an area I think that can help them. So I experienced the help I got. So it's I can really tell with confidence people who come to our table, ask what we do or whatever, that this company really helps. So anyway, those are. So I enjoy manning the table too. That kind of.
Tony's the guy that always seems to get a lot of attention here. I don't know. It's also the gray hair. I think it just gets people to come to us. Last but certainly not, I picked you last for a reason here because I want our esteemed Director of Operations for Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies to take it home here. Christina, I just want to say you have done a fantastic job. She's really working with Sue Cronkite and the rest of the team, but she is really responsible for all the giveaways that we have while we're here. And by the way, make sure you stop by the booth because there's things there that you might want to take home. So talk a little bit about the booth, and then, I think everybody's talked about what they want out of it, but, talk a little bit about the experience so far at the booth and what, the importance of coming to a conference. You and I have known each other a long time, and you are truly a great example of how that connection that you create during the conferences with other people is so important to your career, and really a big reason that you are now Director of Operations for Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies.
That's correct. It's hard to believe that this is my 14th year coming to this. I feel like that it seems like an eternity, but it feels like it was just yesterday that you and I met for the very first time. Yeah. And, what's interesting is I love coming to ASCA and really connecting with the DONs administrators that come to our table, asking them what's keeping them up at night, because I remember when it was me that was being kept up all night and, hoping to help just a little bit alleviate a little bit of the weight off their plate. it's really interesting how many people don't realize the services that we offer and how much we can alleviate from them in regards to stressors. So just one of the many reasons to come see our lovely booth and table.
Yeah.
We do have some exciting giveaways. We have an iPad that we're going to be giving away if you give us your business card before you leave us. But the sessions I feel like are probably the best that I've gone to in regards to conferences. I always have key takeaways that I always brought back to my center, and now that I bring back to Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies. I'm a product of these conferences and John's company, and it is totally full circle for me to be in this Director of Operations role, having been on the other side as the administrator in the DON as well. So I really enjoy coming. Of course, I'm going to go to John's sessions that are about strategic planning and finance and materials management.
Right, yep.
So I'm just really looking forward to meeting everybody.
I as I'm looking around, 4 of our regulatory specialists that are here came from our clients. Tony's the finance specialist, but we picked up Stuart after I finally convinced him to come and work for the company from AAHC, and then Kim, who she's truly one of our star clients. She runs a wonderful surgery center up in Niagara Falls. But I want to encourage everybody that's listening, if you hear us, hopefully I get this posted tomorrow morning. Got to wake Sue up to do the editing here, and we'll post it tomorrow morning. So stop by our booth if you're here at 6:34. If you'd like to be on the podcast, when you stop by the booth, ask if you could be on the podcast, and we'll tell you where we're going to meet and record it tomorrow. We'd love to have you on. You don't even need to talk, to be honest with you. Sometimes just meeting all of our crew and saying in the background. I might point a microphone at you and ask if you have a couple words, but we can always cut it out if you're too shy. I think we're going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Every ASC professional knows that running a surgery center takes knowledge, skill, and a strong support network. That's why we created ASC-Central.com, a place where ASC leaders and staff can learn, connect, and grow together. ASC-Central is a comprehensive hub for education and professional development in the ambulatory surgery industry. Our leadership bootcamps, on-demand conferences, and membership programs are designed to meet the needs of administrators, nursing leaders, medical directors, business office managers, and anyone committed to excellence in outpatient surgery. Our leadership bootcamps are guided, mentored programs that help develop the next generation of ASC leaders. Whether you're new to your role or looking to refine your skills, these bootcamps provide the structure and insight you need. And many of them offer AEU credits for CASC certified administrators and IPCH credits for CAIP certified professionals, supporting your ongoing professional certification. ASC Central's on-demand educational library gives you access to in-depth programs on compliance, quality improvement, infection control, credentialing, finance, and more. These full-length virtual conferences are designed to be both informative and engaging, not just check-the-box webinars. Many also include CASC and CAIP continuing education credits. For those who want ongoing learning and connection, ASC Central offers flexible membership programs. The Patron membership gives you access to Zoom discussions, key conferences, and a robust resource library. The Premium Access membership adds full access to all boot camps, private consultations, staff training, exclusive content, and ongoing support from top experts in the ASC field. If you want to be part of a community dedicated to raising the bar in ambulatory surgery, visit ASC-Central.com or email us at info@ASCPodcast.com. ASC Central, bringing ASC professionals together to learn, grow, and thrive.
This episode of the ASC Podcast with John Goehle is sponsored by Surgical Information Systems, RFX Solutions, MedServ, and Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies. Surgical Information Systems provides cutting-edge information solutions for surgery providers. RFX Solutions is your all-in-one healthcare regulatory compliance software. MedServ, which offers the only digital narcotics cabinet specifically designed and priced for surgery centers, helping develop standardized processes and compliance, eliminate paper logs, and prevent drug diversion. And Ambulatory Healthcare Strategies is the nation's leading regulatory and accreditation compliance resource for ambulatory surgery centers. For more information about our sponsors, visit our website at ASCPodcast.com. This podcast is an educational and operational tool and is not intended to be a comprehensive resource for all rules, regulations, and standards that an ambulatory surgery center must meet. The advice provided should not be considered as, nor does it constitute legal advice or opinion. When reviewing specific situations involving legal and regulatory issues, attorneys and other professionals should be consulted. This has been a production of Eden Group Development. All rights are reserved. If you're interested in advertising or sponsoring the ASC Podcast with John Goehle, please email us at info@ascpodcast.com. We would love to hear your questions and comments. Please email us at comments@ascpodcast.com.